Okay, welcome back to the series. Episode 4, we have got bodywork and prep of the faces of the front doors, the only doors, besides the rear hatch, I guess. Getting into some etch and a high build primer. The same with the inside of the bonnet, bit of bodywork, filler work, and etch and high build prime, which leads hopefully into getting some paint on in episode 5. At this moment in time, we are painted. There's a little teaser. That's all to come later in the series, but for now, let's get into episode 4. Okay, it's been a while since I've been able to get back in to the garage, but since that bit of pour 15's been done in there, a little bit under there, done a bit of metal epoxy filling just to test the product out. It seems to have filled okay, nice and hard. We'll see if that flats down all right. A little bit on here as well, which will need a bit of body filler on top just to get that edge back nice. Alright, I've just done a bit of filler work. A bit sloppy, but we've got this edge built up a little bit, so I'm going to flat that back and shape that on the edge of this door. And then I built this area back up under the lock barrel because I had to flat that back, had to dig in a little bit, so that's just nice and flat now. And then these small areas of bare metal, I'm going to aerosol etch this time because they're only small areas really, not worth getting the gun out for little areas like that. And then prime.
From the corner, got her neck all bending. Line them up in rows and knock them down like tendon. She ain't been paid in weeks, but she's so expensive. And now I'm staying in her head, but I won't pay no rent. Checking your bank, wake up, you know what you did. Shaking your head while I empty the tank, you so pushed to the brim. Though you were well in control of the wheel, but you loosened your grip. Now I'm driving you off of the deep end, you can't help but feel like you slip. And I can just apologize, I put a wall over your eyes. You think I'm gone out of your life, but then I'm back between your thighs. I'm sending shivers up your spine and messing with your vital signs. Blow me out that you lie, I live in the back of your mind. Cause you was there when I was making music. Told me I'm unique and never lose it. You got talent, go out there and prove it. Baby, take it slow cause you're just human. Talking about our life's a roller coaster. We were drinking beer upon the sofa. Told me you wish you could know me closer. Now all that I guess the coldest shoulder.
Tell me how I meant to get you out my head when you're here once.
Right, well I've got some filler drying on the other door. I'm gonna get this etch primed with the aerosol, give it a blow and tack. I've just given it a clean. Just gonna go over the prep there, it's a little bit shiny. And then we'll move on to the other door.
I hope we don't say too much and then rush into love, cause that's what keeps us both coming back until you get me right.
Cross you from the corner, got her neck all bending. Up in rows and knock them down like tendon. She ain't been paid in weeks, but she's so expensive. And now I'm staying in her head, but I won't pay no rent. Down on your knees, I gauge the perfect mixture. Double tap your pixie, your lit heart I'll give you. I'm telling you, baby, you need to go church and start ringing the bell. Cause you're thinking about us is bad for our souls and we're going to hell. Changing your background, getting those feelings of bliss. But then I come back round, told me I'm taking the piss.
Right, I cleaned and tacked on this door. filler work done. Gonna etch it now. Etch second coat on this one. Then give it 15 minutes to dry, flash, and then we'll get the highball done.
Everywhere round and in between. You told me there's no escaping me. It's all fun and games, so you make it seem. Close your eyes and I'm in your dreams.
Tell me how I meant to get you out my head when you're here once again in my bed, causing damage. I hope we don't say too much and then rush into love, cause that's what keeps us both coming back here till you get me like.
Cross you from the corner, got her neck all bent. Line them up in rows and knock them down like tempo. She ain't been paid in weeks, but she's so expensive. And now I'm staying in her head, but I won't pay no rent.
Right, I filled that little hole with epoxy on the bonnet. I'm going to try and get the inside of this primed today. It's -4 today, which is pretty cold, but we've got the heat lamps on. Try and heat the room up a bit, get some heat onto the bonnet. So I'm going to flat this, double check my prep on the inside. There's some areas of filler work actually, or flatting that needs to be done here. Wasn't very thorough the first time round, but we'll do that, get some primer on, and probably call it a day after that because it's flipping freezing. Alright, I'll crack on with the prep on the bonnet. Stick the GoPro on charge because I forgot to charge it last night. And then I'll switch it back on when it comes to priming. Okay, this evening plan. Gonna get some etch primer on the bonnet, on the underside, on the bare metal. Gonna use the gun. It's got a bit more control that way. Then high build, prime. let it dry overnight or 2 days. Maybe it's a bit cold at the moment, might need a bit longer. Flip it over, prime the other side, and then I'll probably, like I've done with the doors, bring it inside the house. Let it sit inside for a couple of days just to let it properly dry, because it's so cold at the moment. And then we can move on to, I think next, I'm probably going to do the valance, because that's ready to prime. Start getting some of these panels out of the way, or the rear hatch. Yeah, so let's get into it. Good idea to mask up the threads. Clog them with primer. Right, I've got the bonnet latch and the spring mount threads masked up. Heat lamps have been on for a while, so we've got some heat in here. The metal's nice and warm, so we're going to get them priming. Second coat. Well, I'm just going over some of the edges on this last coat. Areas that when I flat it, I'm going to end up rubbing through quite quick. Flat areas I'm not worried about because they'll be easy to flat, but areas like that, when they're flatted, I'll end up rubbing through quite quick. So I'm just going to put an extra coat on those and then we're done. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Episode 5 is going to be bodywork on the rear end, particularly the near side quarter, tail lights, prepping, priming, get some Gravitex on the inside of the front wings, and the bonnet gets painted, I think, and maybe getting some paint on the outside of the wings. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks again. I'll see you then.